the BHU students, Banaras Hindu University students, did not like the fact that a professor of Sanskrit is going to teach them Sanskrit language simply because he was un-Aryan and his name was Firoze Khan. So we want to remind these students of something very basic which you will see on your screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is called the Constitution of India. And the fundamental rights as enshrined in the Constitution, Part 3, Articles 12 to 35, talk about number 1, right to equality. Number 2, right to freedom of religion. And number 3, cultural and educational rights. And by these rights enshrined in the Constitution, Mr. Firoze Khan or Professor Firoze Khan can teach in whichever university he wants to. There is nothing un-Aryan about it. He can teach Sanskrit. So what exactly are the origins of the language? See, all these students should be given a lesson in history. The origins of Sanskrit. It is part of the Eurasian languages. There are similarities in English, Persian as well as Sanskrit, right? That is how open Sanskrit language is. Let me give you an example. The example is the English word of brother, which in Persian is pronounced as biradar and in Sanskrit is called bhrata. This is just a small example which people who are indulging in bigotry do not understand. So each time you try to ensconce yourself in the comfort of exclusivity, you must realize that the language was not like this. It was never like this. Now, many global universities have taught Sanskrit. Several non-Hindu professors have taught Sanskrit. Many Muslim professors have taught Sanskrit. This is history. European scholars have translated Sanskrit texts. All of this is well documented. And now we come to Sanskrit or Hindi or the acceptance, since a lot of this had to do with the fact that Mr. Firoze Khan or Professor Firoze Khan dared to teach Sanskrit in the Banaras Hindu universities. To them, we have this presentation. Rahi Masoom Raza's Mahabharat is extremely popular in India. Why can't a Muslim teach Sanskrit when this is also a fact? Why can't a Muslim teach Sanskrit when Dara Shikoh has translated works of Sanskrit, ladies and gentlemen? Why can't a Muslim professor teach Sanskrit when Father Kamil Bulke has elaborated on the Ram Katha? All of this is documented history. These are facts, undeniable facts. Let's not hide behind the fake comfort of exclusivity. Language, as well as the people who profess the language, shall not survive. Now let me introduce Mr. Ramzan Khan. He is the father of Professor Firoze Khan, who joins us now on the show. रमजान खान जी, आपके बेटे को लेकर देश में काफी हल्ला मच गया है. आपकी प्रतिक्रिया क्या है इस पर?
चिंता वाली तो बात है नहीं. और शोर का भी जो अभी से मैंने तो कल परसों से जो ना अखबार देखा है, किस तरह का ये मुझे कोई पता नहीं है शोर है या नहीं है. लेकिन अभी जरा जो ये जो इंटरव्यू वगैरह जो लेने के आए, जब मुझे पता चला क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं है, और सरकार से तो मैं यही प्रार्थना करूँगा कि जो बच्चा जब आगे जब बढ़ जाता है और जिस प्रकार सबको अपॉइंटमेंट मिल रहा है वैसे उसको मिलना चाहिए.
So, in order for complete transparency, I would want to tell our viewers we recorded this interview in the afternoon and we're playing it out now. The second question that I asked was that how did he get so used to the Sanskrit language? उनको संस्कृत भाषा से जुड़ाव कैसे हुआ?
पिताजी जो गाया करते थे तो वो प्रभाव मुझ पर, और संस्कृत तो पढ़ना ही चाहिए, ये हमारे देश की संस्कृति है और भारत की प्राचीन जो शिक्षा है, इसको सबसे पहले ग्रहण करना चाहिए.
आपको अपने बच्चे की सुरक्षा की चिंता है? Do you fear for his safety?
सुरक्षा की चिंता अपने को क्या हो सकती है? सुरक्षा तो भगवान सब अपने आप रखता है, वो ईश्वर सब ध्यान रखता है. अपने हाथ में क्या है? अपना खुद का ही पता नहीं.
So, Firoze Khan's father, Ramzan Khan, frequently visits a Gaushala. So, we asked him this question, how many times has he come and since when has he been coming to this Gaushala in Jaipur? Listen into what he said.
देखिए साहब, हमारी ये छोटी सी गौशाला हमारे भंवरलाल जी हैं, ये व्यवस्थापक है अभी. लेकिन उस समय जो है ये गाय इधर उधर फिरती थी, निराश्रित, बड़ी परेशान, जिसकी कोई पूंछ कटी हुई, किसी का पैर टूटा हुआ है, उनको इन्होंने इकट्ठी करके यहाँ पर ला के रखी. तो फिर ये मांग मांग के चारा यूँ लाते थे. तो फिर हम भी इनके साथ लग गए, इनकी पूंछ पकड़ ली हमने, भाई चलो.
We then asked
जितना
him
सही
whether
हो वो
there
इनके
was.
साथ चलें तो वो सबसे साथ लगे हुए हैं.
So we asked him this question on whether there are members of his own community who are supporting him and who all stayed with him and who all objected. Let's listen into what he said.
नहीं साहब, मेरा कोई विरोध नहीं उनके साथ. वही सामान्य व्यवहार, ऐसा नहीं है क्योंकि ग्रामीण क्षेत्र है राजस्थान, इसमें कोई हिंदू मुसलमान में कोई भेद ही नहीं है यहाँ पर ऐसा.
And finally, Firoze Khan's father, Ramzan Khan, actually sang for us. He sang a poem. Let's listen into that as well.
मैं आपको वही भजन सुनाऊंगा जो फिरोज गाया करता था बचपन में. क्योंकि अभी तो बनारस है, वो याद आ जाता है मेरे को. ज्योति कलश चल के, ज्योति कलश चल के, ज्योति कलश चल के, हुए सुनहरे लाल गुलाबी रंग दल बादल के, ज्योति कलश छल के, ज्योति कलश छल के.
All right, so that was Firoze Khan's father, Ramzan Khan, speaking to NDTV.